Hi, my name is Kate Bowman and I'm an Enterprise Account Manager here at Dell EMC, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about Dell Technologies' approach to the multi-cloud strategy. But before we dive into this conversation, I think it's really important to take a step back and think about IT as a whole. And where we're at now, where we were at 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and how the conversation has shifted. And really what it boils down to is our applications and our workloads. And 10 years ago, before the introduction of VMware, every application was run on a physical infrastructure in your physical environment. And then the conversations shifted to virtualization, and now we're at this explosion of cloud strategies. And I think that if you surveyed C-level executives 5 years ago, they'd be bought in on the cloud, 100%, every application in the cloud within 5 years. And now, if you talk to those same C-level executives, the conversations have shifted a little bit. And they're realizing that the cloud is a way more complex conversation than they initially thought. And it's really complex for a few reasons. First of all, there's so many cloud providers out there. We have to make sense of what workloads make sense to be in the cloud and what workloads make sense to be on-prem. Which cloud provider do we go with, and at what cost and at what compute. And then finally, at the end of the day, what infrastructure is all of this running on? And really, it's important to not think about the cloud in isolation, but to think about your IT strategy as a whole. And ultimately, what's going to drive the most efficiencies, the most agility, the highest performance, the most security from end to end, and at the end of the day, make the most sense from a bottom line perspective. And that's really where Dell Technologies comes into play with our VMware Cloud Foundation. Giving you a single turnkey appliance that allows you to streamline your cloud strategy across all of IT. And what it boils down to is the fact that we're bundling Dell EMC's best-of-breed infrastructure with VMware's management, orchestration, and automation, allowing you to integrate any on-prem infrastructure with any cloud provider. And really, what lays the foundation for this idea of VCF is going to be our infrastructure, the building blocks of our data center. And the best way to have this cloud-ready conversation is going to be through the most modernized infrastructure possible, and that's going to be hyper-converged and converged infrastructure. So essentially collapsing your entire infrastructure stack down into one pre-engineered, pre-configured solution, really reducing your time to market, giving you that increased business agility, and ultimately higher scalability to deliver those strategic business initiatives. So really, once we've laid the foundation for our cloud strategy through best-of-breed modernized infrastructure, it's really Dell Technologies' unique partnership with VMware that's allowing us to become cloud ready through VMware's VCF software suite and the toolbox that comes with it. So the first piece of this toolbox is going to be vSAN, which is essentially what we've accomplished through hyper-converged infrastructure, giving you software-defined compute, storage, and virtualization, eliminating storage silos and allowing you to pool all of your resources together. So the second piece of this is going to be NSX, which is giving you the most security and flexibility in moving your applications on-prem to the cloud, as well as switching between cloud providers. Because we know that if you have an application on-prem that you prefer to be in the cloud, or if you have an application running in AWS that you prefer to be in Azure, you can really seamlessly do so, and it's really giving you that portable cloud experience. So the third piece of this toolbox is going to be the vRealize suite. Ultimately, just really automating your application development process, as well as giving you the ability to run analytics on which workloads are best suited on-prem and which workloads are best suited between multiple cloud providers. And finally, we have vSphere, which really is just standardizing your management interface across all of IT and ensuring that there's no learning curves when you go to deploy this strategy. So through hyper-converged infrastructure and through VMware's VCF software suite, we're really giving you the ability to become cloud ready in the most efficient, the most cost effective, and the most secure way possible. And really at the end of the day, what we want to do is three main things. First, we want to reduce your costs. So whether that's through giving you the ability to run analytics on your workloads and giving you a really comprehensive TCO on which applications make most sense to be where, we have the ability to do that. Or through Dell Technologies' world-class financial services, so giving you the ability to consume this strategy in an operational expenditure or capital expenditure model. We have the ability to integrate, no matter whatever your cost perspective. As well as giving you the ability to drive agility through partnering with multiple different cloud providers. So whether you want to partner with AWS or Azure, a completely different cloud provider, Dell Technologies has unique partnerships with all of these companies to really help you and your customers deliver those strategic business initiatives. And finally, at the end of the day, what we really want to do is transform your employees, and your customers. So whether that's freeing up time in your IT department's day to focus on innovation or helping your applications, get to your customers faster to deliver more value to them, we want to transform the way that your business is run, as well as help give you that competitive edge. And really what it boils down to with Dell Technologies is the fact that strategic partnerships like this with VMware and the fact that we're investing $12.5 billion annually into R&D, we're the leader in 15 Gartner Magic Quadrants. We're really ensuring that we're giving you the strategy to become cloud ready in the most cost-effective, most efficient, and most secure way possible.